Okay, so standing up nice and tall, feet under hip sockets. Let's tuck the tail under, relax the knees. Let's take the shoulders up, back and down. Let's breathe in to lift and out to lower. One more time, breathe in to lift and breathe out to lower. Let's move through side bend here. Drawing the hand up the rib cage, little rotation through the neck, and then reaching towards the skirting boards if we can. So let's have a couple more here. And come center, hands on shoulders. Push the elbows forward, up, back, and down. Inhaling up, exhaling down. And again, inhale up, and exhale down. Last one. And relax, release the spine. And then let's just grip the pelvis, soften the knees, and start to move through pelvic tilt. So keep the knees soft as you do that. Opening out the lower back, pulling the tummy in. Last one. And then pull up through the thighs, standing on the left leg. Right foot forward, lift. Flex and point the ankle and the foot, and then you can bring in those wrists as well if that feels okay. And then rotate slowly, take your time. Nice full range of movement, go the other way. And relax, forward and lift, flex and point. Slowly circle. And the other way, circle. And relax. Just release again there for me, please. Let's go thumbs in breastbone, feet shoulder width. Tuck the tail, soften down the knees. Inhale, exhale, rotate right corner. Inhale, come back. Exhale, left corner. Inhale, come back. Let's keep that moving. Let's push the arms forward. Bow and arrow, hand to hip. Looking over the shoulder, reaching forward, inhale. Exhale, pull. Inhale, reach. One more time. Good, let the arms drop. Bring the feet fairly narrow, fingers to temples. Lift up and out from your waist, come across to the right side. Lengthen up, inhale. Exhale, side bend. Lengthen up, inhale. Let's keep this moving. Squeeze the glutes so that the hips don't move. 2 more. And last one. Come on back to center. Drop the arms, hands behind the back for hip hinge. Feet shoulder width apart. Maintain neutral spine, soften the knees. Hinging from the hip, lengthen through the back of the neck. It might not be a very big hip hinge at this point. You might need to ease into it a few times, but keep the chest open. Draw the shoulder blades towards the spine. Lead with the chest and lengthen the back of the neck. Feel the stretch down the hamstrings. Squeeze the glutes to come up. Let's have one more. Nice flat back. Come on up. Now half a hip hinge into squat. So 45 degrees at the hips and then the knees. Weight tracking back into heels. Can you float the arms? Inhale. Exhale. Good. Neutral pelvis as you come up. Guys, can we add a heel raise up onto the balls of the feet? Lengthen to the ceiling. Stabilize the ankles. Breathing steadily as we go. Let's have one more round. And relax. Good. Rotate though when you've finished. Guys, let's grab our band. Let's have a look at the shoulders. So band across the palms of the hands. If you can put right foot in front of left foot, please do. Bring the pelvis to neutral. Squeeze the glutes. When you're ready, inhale. Exhale, pull on the band. Open the chest. Feel the scapulas draw together around the back of the shoulders. Good. So we're going to rotate. Press out if you can. Elbows come back in. And we release. Loosen your band if you're going to extend. Press out. Palms are forwards. Couple more there. So you don't have to press out. See how those shoulders feel. And relax. Release the shoulders. Change your grip. Palms to the back. Left in front of right, neutral pelvis. All the way over if you can. Start fairly loosely. So focus first on mobility. And if everything feels okay, think about bringing your hands maybe a little bit closer together. Opening the chest a little more at the front. Stretching into those rotator cuffs. Try not to let the spine lean. One more time. And relax. Release the shoulders. Fold the band in half. Bring the heels together. Float the arms up, squeeze your glutes, fire them up to the ceiling, across to the right corner. If you can let your left hip push, let it push. Come up, inhale. So any back issues, please just bend from the waist. But if you feel safe to include your hips, then include your hips, please. Breathing in to lengthen, breathing out to push. Can you just keep that moving slowly for me? I'm just going to adjust this camera. Good. So one or two more. We want to finish with one to the left side. Once you finish to the left, arms come down, side lunge. Follow through with rotation. And then come back, side lunge, follow through. So that can be one big sweeping movement into that rotation, or you can just slow the whole thing down. Lunge first, then rotate, whatever feels right for you there. Two more. Last one. Come on back to center. Well done. Release the shoulders. Just give your legs a shake. Keep hold of that band. Feet parallel. Toe slide, knee lift. Arms just coming to chest height. So toe slide, knee lift. Breathing out to lift and into lower. If that feels okay, add your rotation. So just keeping this moving slowly. Your focus is on stabilizing the spine, keeping the hips still. So we'll have one or two more. We'll finish with a left knee lift. And relax, release the shoulders. Get rid of that band, please. Let's have calf stretch. Right leg forward, left leg back. Press the heel down, sink into the front knee. Let's come into dart. Rise up on the ball of the back foot, inhale. Exhale, come on down, shoulder squeeze into dart. Inhaling up. Exhaling down, squeeze, open the chest. Keeping the weight forwards. So if you feel you need dart, stay with dart. Otherwise, come with me into lunge. Lift your heel, hip hinge. You can do half lunge or full lunge if your hips are nice and warm, if the back feels okay. Think about your front knee staying in line over your ankle. Back heel remains off the floor. Just one more on this leg, please. And come on up, rotate. Change legs, left leg forward, right leg back, drive the heel down. Tummy in, front knee, over ankle, it stays there as the back heel raises. Coming down, scapula squeeze. So don't just take the arms behind you, press the palms towards each other. One more time. Guys, you can stay with this if you like, or you can lift the heel, hip hinge, half lunge, or full lunge. Knee stays over ankle. Back heel stays off the floor. Stabilize that front foot. Focus on the back knee getting quite low. Keeping the spine long, hinging from the hip. Two to go. Last one. And relax, come up, rotate, well done. Good. From here, can you pick up your dumbbells? So weights touching, feet parallel. Drawing the dumbbell up the body, upright row. You can do singles or doubles, depending on what weight you have there. So working into the lats, the big postural muscles in the back. Pelvis is tucked, knees are soft, tummy is pulled in. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Weights to the side, hip hinge into squat. Curl into shoulder press. Heel raise if that feels okay. Oh, I'm very croaky tonight. Breathing in on the way down and out on the way up. Weight in the heels, then weight in the toes. One more round here, please. Come on down. Transfer the weight to the right foot. Lift the left foot. Bicep curl. So hammer curl, knuckles on the outside. Looking straight ahead. Squeezing that right glute. Stabilize your pelvis. Even if it's wobbly, keep picking that foot back up. It'll get better. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Step down. Turn your weights as though it's a barbell. Barbell curl. Transfer to the left. Pick up the foot. So squeeze that buttock of the leg you're standing on. Pull the tummy in. Good. Shoulders still. Focus straight ahead. Breathing out to curl. Into lower. 3 to go. 3, 2, and 1. Come on down. Back to row. Up the body. Singles or doubles. Shoulders back, chest lifted. Think about maintaining that neutral spine. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Into squat. Curl and shoulder press. Breathing in on the way down. Breathing out on the way up. Keep moving, please. 2 more sets. Once you have finished your last set, hammer curl. Transfer the weight to the right leg. Pick up the left leg. Focus straight ahead. 2 to go. Step down. Barbell curl. Shift and lift. Four, 3, 2, and 1. Well done. Relax. Release your shoulders. Guys, just round your shoulders forwards and then open back. So flexion of the shoulders and the spine, then extension. One last time. Round the shoulders. Extend and relax. Get rid of your weights, please. Rolling down the spine next. So rolling down into downward dog eventually. Neutral pelvis. Working through your own range of movement. Up into extension of the shoulders and maybe of the spine. Inhaling, exhaling, coming down. Nodding, rounding and rolling. Not too low. Knees are soft. Let the arms sway. Uncurl the spine. Inhaling up. Exhaling down. Nodding, rounding and rolling. So guys, you've not got to work at my pace, just use it as a guideline. My hands are level with my shins, my arms are swaying. And I'm curling up from here. Inhaling up. Exhaling down. So coming a little bit lower each time. Maybe coming hands to ankles, swaying the arms. Head is down, looking through the legs. Squeeze the glutes and uncurl. Good, inhaling up. This time we're going to put some weight into the hands if we can. So rolling down slowly, leading with the head. Palms to the floor. As and when you get there, drop your head. Take a couple of breaths there. From there, either walk out or roll back up. So if you've chosen downward dog, hang about there in the stretch, straight arms and legs, and pedal your feet. If you're happy rolling up and down, please just continue with that. Option to come forward into full plank or half plank. Option to add a half press up or a full press up. So 2 positions for strength, 2 positions for flexibility. Let's keep moving through this sequence. Just trying to find a holding position for a couple of breaths for each one. Breathing steadily the whole time. No breath holding. Guys, let's have one more round of whatever option you've chosen to do there. Keep it slow. So make each position deliberate, make it count. Think about what you're trying to achieve in that position. So when you come up out of your last one, then you can set yourself up on the floor. Take your time with that last set, guys. And then once you've finished, you can tip your screen. Come onto the floor, please. So I'm bringing my ball, my hog, my weights and my band. You may want a block or a cushion. Once I'm down here, I'm going to continue to release my back. I'm moving my spine through flexion and extension from cat stretch, all fours. Guys, let's gradually settle into a neutral spine position. Good. Okay, can you kneel on your hug? Smooth side. Walk the hands forward until the weight is evenly distributed. Tuck your toes under at the back. So modified Superman here. Right arm moving to the side. Left leg moving to the back. Staying with the right arm and the left leg for 4. Making sure you can feel body weight in your left arm. And both elbows are soft, please. Changing on 4. Keeping the head in line with the spine. Breathing out to lift and into lower. Trying to get height through the arm and the leg. Good, keeping the head in line with the spine. Opposite arm to leg. Toe tucked under at the back. Good, let's keep moving until we've done a final set of 4 on the left arm. So once you've done your final set of 4 on the left arm, you should be balanced. Once you finish that set, come off the back of the hog, pop it to one side. Guys, cat stretch or shell stretch. And just take some breaths. So you might want to take your hands to your ankles. You might want to release your wrists. Hands to the side of the knees. Support the body weight. Uncurl. Good, coming down onto the bottom for half roll back. So you might want your chi ball in your lower back. Have your dumbbells nearby. Stack the spine. Once you're comfortable that your ball is lined up with your tailbone, just move it a little bit further back. And then see how it feels when you roll. So you want to feel your abdominals switching on. If they're not switching on, there's either too much air in your ball or it needs to go further back. So mine feels better here. Going shoulder extension, lower back flexion, mid back rotation. Inhaling up. Exhaling down and back. So one long, slow, continuous movement on this one. Firing up the lower abdominals. 2 more here, then we'll work those abdominals a little bit harder. When you've done this last one, quick stretch. Uncurl and grab a dumbbell. Bring the feet back hip distance apart. Shoulder press. Roll. Hold back and rotate for 4, 3, 2, 1. So working more into strength now. So keep drawing down on those lower abdominals. Really tuck the pelvis to get in there. Gonna do 2 more sets. Last set. Good. Guys, when you've finished, get rid of the weight. Either feet wide, forward fold, or cross legs and come a bit deeper. Holding there, just breathe into the back of the ribs. Uncurl the spine. So take the ball away, maybe put it under your head if that feels good. Dumbbells either side of you. Lie down. I'm going to put my block under my head. Bring your knees in and draw a circle with your pelvis, please. Let's go 4 in one direction. And then 4 in the opposite direction. Holding in the center, knees towards chest. Let's start with a single leg stretch. So just pulling on the opposite shin to open the hips. And then if the hips feel okay, lift through the breastbone, head and shoulders are up. Come into rotation. So we can go shoulder to knee, or we can let go of the legs, fingers to temples. So adding strength. Lower back pressed into the mat. Try to get height through the shoulders if you're lifting. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come on down, well done. Full body stretch. Let the back arch. Let the rib cage flare. Breathe into the tummy. Bring the arms over and bend the knees. Feet together, knees bent, arms out to the side, ankle bones together. Drop the knees right, turn the head left, breathe in. Breathe out, come on up. Keep the ankles together, so as the knees drop left, the right foot leaves the floor. Breathing in to drop and out to lift. Give me 2 more, please. Finish with 1 to the left. Coming to center. Spiky side of the hog under the pelvis. We're going to do straight leg scissors. So you may not want anything under your head. Your back is still in neutral, although there's a gap, so the rib cage is still down. Start in tabletop, please. So not knees over tummy, knees over hips. Single leg stretch away. See how that feels. If it's easy, toes to ceiling. Straight leg scissor. Exhale. On the switch. If that is okay, fingertips to ceiling. Opposite arm to leg. Palms facing inwards. Guys, little pulse if you can. 1, 2, switch. 1, 2, switch. You can stay with singles if you prefer. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Drawing down on those abs. 3, 2, 1. Knees in, well done. Let's have full body stretch across the hog. Nice big extension through the lower back, stretching into the hip flexors. Breathe into the diaphragm. One more time. Bring the arms over. Bend the knees, draw the legs in one at a time, please. Slide that hug away. And then give those knees a good hug in. Release the lower back. Circle the pelvis. And the other way. Put your feet on the floor, the full width of the mat. Arms to the side. Open knee hip rolls. So put something back under your head if you want it. Your focus is on your top leg dropping through the center to release the hip. Breathing in to drop and out to lift. Let's have 1 or 2 more of those. Let's finish to the left side. Come on back to center. Good. Let's do rotation now for the waist. So hog between the knees in tabletop or between the feet, toes to the ceiling. Most of the rib cage should stay on the floor. Drop your knees 45 degrees to the right, inhale. Exhale, come back. Repeat to the left. Most of the rib cage stays on the mat. Harder options. Toes to the ceiling. Fingertips to the ceiling. Pin the shoulder blades into the mat. Now, if you're wobbly or if your lower back needs more support, your hands are down. So shoulders never leaving the floor, even if your hands are up. So keep moving. Any of those options are fine, as long as they are challenging your waist. They'll also be challenging your stability. Might be a little bit of wobbling going on. Couple more if you can. Finish with legs left and center. And then get rid of that hog. Can you stretch to the 4 corners of your mat? Nice big starfish stretch. Can you push your heels away and pull your toes back? Open your palms and stretch your fingers and take some breaths. Bring your arms over. Bring your legs in 1 at a time, please. Rolling over onto all 4s. We're going to do thread needle next. So you can do this just with your body weight, or you can do it with a band or a dumbbell. Dumbbell is the hardest option. I'm going to be on all 4s with my left leg out to the back. My right arm is extending and then coming down and threading the needle. If you do this with your band, you'll have resistance on the way up, but not on the way down. And if you do it with the dumbbell, you'll have resistance in both directions. You're still working with your body weight. If you don't want to add a piece of equipment, try to get that little one arm press up in. 1, to work on the bone density in your supporting arm, and 2, to help you get a bigger rotation through the torso. Eyes are following the hand. Inhaling to open. Exhaling to thread through. Make that your last one. And then change to the opposite side, please. Right leg out to the back. Left arm extending. Either just with the body weight, or with the band, or the dumbbell. Eyes following hand. Try not to let the weight sink back into the legs. Keeping body weight in that supporting arm. Lovely, nice deep rotation, the full length of the spine. Let's have 2 more there, please. When you've finished your last one, get rid of your weights. Sit back onto your heels. Extend your arms if you can. Forehead to the mat. Just take some breaths there. Draw the hands to the side of the knees. Support the body weight. Uncurl the spine. Good. Coming forward onto all fours for plank. You can do this with your hands either side of the thick side of the hog. Coming onto the thin side of the hog is harder. If there is a shoulder issue, on your elbows, and if you'd rather be on your hands in a wider position, that's okay too. So toes tucked under. Extend into a nice strong plank and just stay there and think about your posture. So fire up the glutes, squeeze them, pull the tummy in, head in line with spine. Guys, if it feels okay, pull up into pike, press your heels towards the floor, transfer back into plank. So the easier option for coming out of plank is to drop to your knees. The harder option is to transfer back into pike. So choice is yours. So with pike, we release the back, but we keep some body weight in the arms. Couple more, either plank to knees or plank to pike. So we're going to hold this last plank for a couple more breaths, and then we are all going to drop to our knees, please. Come to your knees and pull back and stretch. Push the chest down. Feel the stretch under the armpits. Press the head down. Come forward. Either repeat what you've just done or add a knee pull or a toe tap. So you can stick with plank to pike, or you can toe tap out to the side. You can draw your knee to the same elbow, or you can draw your knee to the opposite elbow. So challenge the strength, challenge the stability, but make sure it's not irritating wrists, shoulders, or back. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Down you come. Come on back and stretch. So if you can press the chest down, head to the mat. Hands coming off the hog and round to the right corner. So imagine someone's pulling you by the wrists. Come through center, lengthen to the left corner. Hands forward, pull the hips back. Breathing into that stretch. Come center, walk your hands in, uncurl. Brill, come down, sit on your bottom. Get rid of your hog. And let's just relax, either with the knees bent or with the legs crossed. Get into that lower back. Uncurl the spine. Let's have full roll back next. So with or without your band around your feet, with your legs straight or bent. Get some back support if you need it, but hopefully with the support of your band, you can roll all the way down slowly. Fully relax at the bottom and roll all the way back up slowly. If you're happy with that, you can try band or dumbbell in the hands. Forward flexion. You might want to hold this forward flexion, hang about there for a little bit. Rolling down, holding halfway, you can add rotation. So get what you need from this exercise. It might not be strength. You might be focusing on your flexibility of your spine, your lower back, your hamstrings. So whichever option you've chosen, please work slowly. Think about engaging the core. Working the waist if that's an option for you, if your back is okay. Last round, guys. Finishing in the seated position, feet wide, and just relax. Uncurling. So taking the spine from flexion to extension, hands behind you, squeeze the shoulder blades, open the chest, poke the chin up. Take a breath in there and a breath out. And breathe in and breathe out, relax. Good. Coming down onto your back, have your hog nearby. Just release the back first. And then with your feet on the floor, we're going to do clam, hog under the pelvis. If this irritates your back, please do clam on the floor. So buttocks near the front of the hog, lifting the legs up to tabletop, pressing the toes together. So you're rotating one leg out into that diamond shape And then, excuse me. So keep on moving, guys. Sorry, I'm just choking. Focus on the leg that's not moving. Make sure it's actually still. You can take your fingertips to the ceiling and you can work your arms in opposition. Pin your shoulders to the floor. Don't let them round off the mat. Let's have a couple more. Let's finish with one on the left leg. And when you've finished, everything comes down, stretch across the hog, please. Into extension of the rib cage and the pelvis. Take some breaths. Bring your arms over and draw your legs in one at a time. Slip that hug away and then either roll or hug the knees. Sorry, guys. Okay, we are going to finish with a double leg press. 2 feet in the band if you need a band. Work without your band if you are happy to. Pressing against the band, keeping the knees soft. Finding your balance point. If you're happy without the band, work without the band. And if you're happy lifting your bottom off the floor, then you can go there. So we get a little bit of momentum. Make sure the head is tucked in if you're lifting your bottom. 2 more. Let's hold the last one. Into V-sit. Give me teaser here. Drop and pull. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Down you go. Guys, full body stretch might feel good there. Go into any position that just feels nice there to finish. When you're ready, bring your arms and legs back to center. Can you take your right ankle on your left knee and open your hip? Pick up the left leg if you can. Push the right buttock down into the mat. Roll your pelvis to the left side until you feel the stretch deepen on the right. Come through center. Change legs. Left ankle, right knee. Open the right hip, pick up the right leg, push the bottom down, left hip is open, sorry. Rolling the pelvis to the right until you feel the stretch on the left. It doesn't have to roll far. Coming back to center. 2 feet on the floor, please. Hamstring stretch, grab your band. So it's going around the sole of the right foot. The elbows are pulling down. The chest is opening. Left leg lengthening away along the floor if that feels good. Little bit more resistance on the band and the right hamstring if you can. Flex that right foot, push the heel to the ceiling. Soften the right knee. Let's start to sway or circle that right leg. If you want a deeper stretch, take the band into the right hand and then the left hand slowly. Now, when your leg comes across the midline of your body, that might feel good with the bum down. It might feel good with the bum up. So if the bum is down, that's outer thigh. One more on that side, please. And then come on back to center. And change feet inside the band. Let's find a bit more music. So left hamstring stretch, elbows down, chest open, slide the right leg away, flex the left foot, push the heel up, soften the knee. Guys, start to sway or circle the leg. Do it slowly. Switch to one hand if that helps you deepen your stretch. So lifting the bum, we'll get round into the bum and the back of the hip and the back. Keeping the bum down, different stretch, down the outside of the thigh into that tight fascia. So it just depends what you feel you need. Good. Make this next one your last one, please. And then come on back to center. Slip your foot out of the band and come on over onto all fours. Guys, when you're ready, toes are under. Coming up into downward dog. Straighten the arms and legs. Can you pedal your feet one last time there? Walk your hands towards your feet. Very slowly uncurl your spine. And then let's stretch up, inhale. Exhale, come across. Inhale. Exhale, come across. Inhale, arms come down. Shoulder roll. And then rotate. Brill. Give yourselves a clap. Come on in. Look, Cavonia.